Two guys who have their eye on being dominant figures at 140 pounds. Here again is Ray Flores.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from Deadwood, South Dakota, it's time for our Showtime Boxing Special Edition main event of the evening. 12 rounds for the interim WBC Super Lightweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting to my right out of the blue corner. He comes in wearing the black with the blue trim. Official weight 139.5 pounds. His record stands at 22 wins, a dozen of those coming by way of knockout against one blemish. Fighting out of Windhoek, Namibia by way of Omaha, Nebraska. He is the former IBF and WBA 140-pound world champion, currently ranked number 8 by the World Boxing Council. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Julius Blue Machine Indongo. And his adversary fighting to my left out of the red corner. He comes in wearing the black with the gold trim. Official weight 140 pounds. His record, an excellent one. 20 wins, 17 of those coming by way of knockout against no losses. Fighting out of New Orleans, Louisiana by way of Houston, Texas. Ranked number 2 by the WBC. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undefeated Regis Prograis. Here to give instructions, Ian John Lewis.
Corners, can we exchange flags? Boxers, I'm the referee. I spoke to you both in the dressing room. Obey my command at all times. You both know the rules. Watch the heads, kick them punches up. When I shout break, you break clean. And remember to defend yourselves at all times. Shake hands.
Referee Ian John Lewis working his first ever show in America. We look at the numbers. Prograis initially failed to make weight. He was about half a pound over, but made the limit after an extra hour or so. And he has to overcome that big reach advantage Indongo has. The rules are the unified rules: no standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. Only the referee can stop the fight. Fighter can't be saved by the bell in any round, and the fight becomes official after 4 rounds.
And you saw them standing in the middle of the ring with Ian John Lewis, and the height difference is pretty striking. Not to mention that Indongo is a straight-up fighter, which makes him look even taller. Left hand slipped in by Indongo.
A little wildness in Indongo. He's got that perky jerky style, and it's on his bounce. But that's what he has to do. Can't afford to stand in front of a Prograis.
A couple of jabs and some early success here for Indongo.
Well, we've watched him now for 40 seconds, and if you've never seen him before, you can see why he'd be difficult to fight. Awkward, quick, extremely long.
Rarely ever in front of him.
Yeah.
Prograis really taking his time. I see a lot of composure on Regis. A lot of focus.
Yeah, not doing much early in this fight, but you can see he's trying to get a read on Indongo.
He's slipping a lot of them shots, and he's getting closer. He's trying to close that range. I think he's following a little bit too much forward.
Well, there was a good shot, and I think that got Indongo's attention.
It was a jab, wasn't it?
It looked like it, and I'll tell you what, his legs went for a minute.
Yeah, it was a counter punch. You don't see that many fights with two lefties facing each other.
Box on.
That's the fight that Indongo has to fight. And he got there with about 6 in a row.
Yeah, cut him there with a 1-2. Prograis coming straight in. Sometimes he squares up. He's got to give him more of the shoulder instead of squaring up too much. He leans over and he got caught with a 1-2.
So far, a very good round for Indongo, and that's really important, being that his last time in the ring, he was knocked out by Terrence Crawford.
Right.
He goes at 1-2 again by Indongo.
And there's another shot that drives Indongo into the ropes. So Prograis not doing much in this round, but when he does anything, he's gotten Indongo's attention.
And both times it's been with a jab.
Yeah.
It's a solid jab, but Indongo's a little bit off balance too because of his style.
Now, Prograis kind of stalking
Overhand left,
Indongo.
yeah.
Indongo kind of backing up here.
A little big body shot by Prograis, left hand.
I saw that, yes.
Remember, it was a body
Same
shot.
body shot to Crawford, yeah.
There's an uppercut. Down goes Indongo
With
at
the jab.
bell. With the jab
With the
as
jab.
well. But boy, does that change that round. He's still wobbly.
5, 6, 7.
It changes everything.
Okay.
He's still on wobbly legs.
Is it the bell? Hold up.
And they're taking a lot of time getting that stool in there, too. Well, that changes things.
Well,
Water, give me some water. Water. Listen to me. Listen to me. Throw straight punches, okay? Take your time. Take them out to deep sea, okay? Stay focused. Champ, put some water on his head. Stay focused, Champ. You good? How you feel? You good? Listen to me. Listen to me. Keep your jab moving. Don't exchange with him.
this came at the very end of round one. Prograis with the jab was the final shot, but the two shots that were before that is what really did the damage. See, an overhand left seems to cuff Indongo, and the right lands, and then the jab puts him down, and that's a fascinating round to score.
I'll say.
Because Indongo was winning the round, so do you score at 10-9?
That's the way I scored
Or do you score at 10-8? You could argue either way.
I made it a 10-9 round. I'm sure the judges will say it's 10-8. And immediately, Prograis drives Indongo into the ropes. This is not bound to last too long if it keeps up the way it is right now.
I'll tell you what, that jab has been incredible for Prograis. I mean, usually it's the type of guy that connects everybody. I call it a buffet of left hands. We saw a buffet of jabs in the first round that did a lot of damage. Regis looks very strong.
Yeah, he does. There's a combination from Indongo again, but Prograis just keeps coming. And Prograis showing very good patience.
Hey, he's walking him down, making him miss, slipping. Can't just walk in forward. See, that's the thing right there. He got caught with a 1-2.
Every time Prograis throws a punch, Indongo goes backwards.
Indongo, though, when he punches at the proper range, he's landing.
Yes.
He's effective. And it's almost as if Prograis early in this fight understands he's going to have to take some shots to get close enough to land his own.
And Prograis is that kind of guy. He loves to fight, so he'll take some shots to get in there. There goes that jab again. Solid jab by Prograis.
You know, Raul, you mentioned something last round that's so true. Because he's herky-jerky, it's hard to tell when Indongo's hurt and when he's not hurt. Because he always looks off balance.
Right, his legs, look at his legs. He's in a bounce, and you don't know where he's punching from. He moves right, left. It's just very awkward.
His corner doesn't want him to exchange with Prograis. There was the left hand from Prograis.
Prograis following the game plan he set out for himself, which is when you get close, work the body.
Yeah, and he's working that small frame.
A little uppercut from Indongo in there.
Indongo has a small body frame compared to Prograis, so he's really working that body. Good body shot there by Indongo.
Yeah.
Come back again.
No, it's like Steve said. I mean, Indongo's getting there with more punches than Prograis. But the few punches Prograis has gotten there with have hurt Indongo.
Not a good sign for Indongo that this early in the fight, he's fighting an infight.
Yeah, he's already...
Down he goes again from the left hand. And that was a no-kidding left hand.
5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Box.
And down he goes again from the left hand.
Look how confident Prograis is.
Well, every punch he's thrown, he's in wobbly legs here.
8. Okay. Walk to me. This is last chance.
Well, they're going to let him go.
Last
You heard him
chance.
say last chance.
His legs are not good.
And down he goes again. And
Wow.
that's it. It
Another
is over.
one shot. That's all it took.
Three
Left
left
hand.
hands.
Yeah. You had a buffet of jabs in the first round, and then a buffet of left hands in the second round.
Yeah.
And they both were damaging. Power.
Well, I think after that performance, it's safe to say that the reshaping of the 140-pound division goes through Regis Prograis.
I gotta think. I mean, this guy was a champion. This wasn't just a guy. Yeah, he's got some swag.
Hey, any world-class fighter who isn't really confident isn't worth his salt.
Absolutely.
He just shows it.
And he got, like he said, he's got that swag.
Well, I mean, virtually every power shot in fact, a few that weren't power shots, they were just jabs, hurt him. That's his son, 4 years old. He's got another one, a year old.
Hey, Kaden.
He knows. He knows who won the fight.
You're coming back to Houston with this title and New Orleans with this title.
You know, Raul mentioned it, and I mentioned it. We both mentioned it. When you keep raising the level of your opposition and you keep winning more easily than is anticipated, that's the sign of somebody special. We asked at the top, how special is he? Well, every time he fights, he seems a little more special.
I think we got the answer. So here are the 3 knockdowns, Steve.
Yeah, Indongo clearly just couldn't take Regis Prograis' power. When Prograis got really close, as he did in the second round, you kind of sensed it wasn't going to be long because he was able to bang the body. And to be honest, Indongo looked fragile in this fight because he did some good work from a distance, but he wasn't able to keep that distance. Here it is, the right hand, and Ian John Lewis says that's enough, even though it was the very, very end of the round. The 10-second warning had sounded, but I think
he was all
he had no choice.
No,
Yeah.
and he had bad legs even the last time that Ian John Lewis said, I'll give you one more chance.
And you see the percentage, the power shot percentage, that's always the key, over 50% for Prograis. He took a few punches of his own, but Indongo actually was busier, but didn't land the shots that counted.
But one of the things you were talking about, Raul, was the simple fact that he needed to walk his man down smartly, and he did exactly that early on.
And he did. I mean, he got caught a couple of times, but it's normal. I mean, the Indongo has a lot of experience. He's been a world champion, unified world champion. He's fought better opposition. And Regis did get hit at times, but you saw also he was slipping at times. He was just walking him down. He worked the body well. And then I'll tell you what, then 3 overhand lefts or even just straight left hands down the middle, that's what did the damage and blows. And Indongo didn't have any answers there.
I thought he did everything right in this
he did.
fight. Knocked him down twice with a jab. Let's go to Ray Flores. We'll make it all official. Ray?
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes 2 minutes 54 seconds of the second round. Referee in charge, Ian John Lewis, brings an end to the contest for your winner by technical knockout. Still undefeated, and now the interim WBC Super Lightweight Champion, Regis Prograis.